All right, what's up, guys? Today is episode 4 of the How to Start Your Own Home Gym series. Today we're going to talk about little cool accessories that don't take up a lot of space, that can add a lot of versatility, a lot of different components to your training. What are you doing? First and foremost, TRX straps. These are probably one of my favorite tools in the gym, aside from like bars and cable attachments and shit like that. The TRXs really offer a lot of versatility. You can do things like rows, push-ups. You can do a lot of different ab work with them, different rotational stuff. There's a lot of benefits that come from the TRXs. And again, you can fold these up and just throw them in a drawer. They don't take up a lot of space. And as you can see, they're literally just attached to the top of your power rack, or you can even the side of it, or you can figure out how to mount it on a wall stud or something like that. But again, a lot of versatility here, a lot of options that you can choose from. Highly recommend you get a pair of TRX straps if you have a home gym. Another thing would be fat grips. Okay, these just can go on bars, they can go on dumbbells, and again, another different aspect, different versatility to your training. Get some of that grip work in, get some of that forearm work in, and again, if you don't have like really heavy dumbbells, adding the fat grips is a great way to get a lot more out of your lightweight dumbbells because of how much pressure you're going to have to put into squeezing them to not drop them. So if you don't have, really heavy dumbbells, like if you're a really big dumbbell presser, or you really like to do single arm dumbbell work with like rows and things like that, but you need stuff that's like over 70-pound dumbbells and you don't have those, the fat grips can really enhance your training and make a little bit lighter weight seem a lot heavier, because a lot of your focus is going to be in that grip. Yeah, you're not going to get the benefit from, if you're a 100-pound dumbbell single arm rower, but you don't have this 100-pound dumbbells, you're not going to get the same effect from using a lighter weight with the fat grips, but it is going to definitely help you get more out of those lighter dumbbells. And again, those can just be thrown in a drawer. They don't take up a lot of space. Hell, you can even leave them on one of your barbells if you just don't want to have a drawer for them. Another thing, now this one's going to be kind of finicky because not everyone has a turf strip in their garage or access for somewhere for the sliders to be beneficial. But if you do, again, this is just another really great tool. Sliders. So these just slide on the carpet or turf. They just go back and forth. Again, you can get a lot of good benefits out of these. A lot of leg work can be done here. Things like lunges, hamstring curls, for example. You can do slider crunches with those, so ab work as well. A lot of great benefits from those. But again, it's going to be kind of limited on if you have something that they can slide on seamlessly. So if you don't, those will be kind of tough to really get a benefit out of. Another thing, big old physio ball. Big old physio ball. Lots of benefit out of this. Get a good leg stimulus from this, from hamstring curls, isometrics, ab work, things like that. And again, you can just deflate this, fold it up, put it in a drawer. It just adds versatility to your training. Versatility is clearly one of the words that I've used a lot in this series, and that's because when you're training in a home gym, we're not going to have all the bells and whistles. We're not going to have every machine that we would like to have access to. We're probably not going to have all the cable attachments. We're not going to have every single thing that we want. So we want to make sure that we get tools and we get things that can really enhance our training and add that component of versatility to it, so that way we can get the most out of our home gym setup. Another thing that we can use is just the ab wheel. Another good thing that doesn't take up a lot of space and is a really great challenge for the core. Yes, you can definitely just put bumpers on a barbell and you get a similar effect out of it, but the weight of that tends to pose a big challenge for some people. And so an ab wheel is definitely a great tool to utilize or take advantage of. I think we got one more. Chains. As you can see, we just keep ours in a milk crate. Very easy to put in the milk crate and shove into the corner of your garage or your basement. Chains, probably one of the best tools that you could use, whether you're a strength athlete or you're just someone who is looking to improve your general level of fitness. Chains, much like bands, offer us a lot of benefits when they get attached to a bar. We can get really strong and really fast from utilizing them. But truthfully, chains can also be a great addition to body weight exercises, much like bands. If you've never wrapped a couple chains around your neck and done some push-ups or done some squats or lunges or dips, you can definitely get a lot of benefit out of those, and then you don't need things like dumbbells or cable machines. You can just One of my favorite things that I like to do is put 2 or 3 chains around my neck and do squats or lunges. And then as you get tired, strip a chain. Now you have 2 on there. Do the same thing again. Do it so you get tired. Strip the last chain off and then do it again. It's just, again, versatility. It's a great way to train. It's a great way to mix it up, get a different stimulus, not always have to use the same tools. Chains offer us a lot of benefits, and yes, they're loud, they're clanky, they're noisy, but some people like me like the grunginess of them and like how they sound. We like the benefits that they offer. And again, this is just yet another tool that can aid in your training. Versatility, get you a lot of benefits from the chains as well. And I think they really offer every single person benefits if you use them correctly. Now, last thing I would say would be ab straps. Much like the ab wheel, we're big on core work over here. These can literally just get attached to your power rack. Amongst other things they can be attached to. The only downfall of this, single limit use, kind of like the ab wheel. We're not going to be able to get much out of it outside of training our core, but training our core is very important. I highly encourage. A lot of people like to train their core amongst other things, and so these are just 2 simple tools that you can add to your toolbox to really enhance the versatility of your training, get more out of it, give yourself more options to perform down in your basement or your garage. And like I said, these are just tools that I like, and just adds a little bit of spice to your training. They don't take up much space. You can put them in a little drawer. You can get a box, you can get a milk crate to store these things in, so they're not in your way, they're out of your way, they're not taking up much space, and like I said, they enhance your training. That's the biggest thing when it comes down to a home gym, is making sure that we have the tools in our toolbox so that we can check all of the boxes.